Pow. It's a new carburetor. Welcome back to Tom's Garage again, boys and girls. We've got us a new carburetor. Still waiting for that deck belt. So what we're going to do, put the carb back on it, put the oil back in it, put the cover, put the engine back together, and pull this deck off. I want to take a look at that pulley cover over there. I want to do something with this pulley cover. And that's what we're going to do. All right. And like I said in part one, the new carburetors do not come with that little plastic piece. So we are going to have to take this one out. Pow. See a little plastic piece right there? Okay. Ooh, don't drop it. Just force it out like that. Pow. Pow. And stick it in this one. If I can get it in there. Try to keep from dropping it. Come on, little plastic piece, get in there. There you go. There you go. All right. Let's see. What we're going to do here is put the choke on. Remember it coming that first hole. Get it twisted around, get it back in that little slot. Well, let's get in this one first. This one's longer. Put the spring on it. Then we can get it in this one. Being stubborn. Yep, just like that. Okay. Plug in the fuel solenoid. It don't matter how you really go with it. Well, let's try it this way. All right. Let me turn the key on and off, make sure that solenoid's working. Hold my finger on it and I can feel it. Well, let's set the parking brake. Oop, easy, easy. Okay, it's working. Gotta get a new gasket for it. Let's see here. Which gasket do we need? Let's see, we need that gasket right there. Sing it, little birdie. Let's see, the gasket's still on there, still in good shape. There's little nuts on it. Grab my socket. 10 millimeter. Okay. Okay, let's look at the fuel line. All right. We'll be letting the bowls fill up. Double check it for leaks. We'll let it sit here for a little bit. Make sure that one's not leaking. Let's grab some oil. We ain't put the oil back in it yet. There's a quart and a half in this jug right here, so I'm gonna put 1 quart in it, and then we're gonna check it. I want it to be a little over full, that way we can fill up the oil filter. Check it again. We'll see, that's about a half a quart there. We got about a quart in it. Little birdie singing. It's probably gonna hold about 2 quarts. That's a big old engine there, boy. Even though it's a single cylinder. Halfway between low and full. It's gonna be even lower, like I said, when we crank it and fill the filter. Fill the filter. Let's check it again. That's about a quarter of a quart. Quarter of a quart. We are just a hair above full, so we're gonna let that ride. Okay, so far so good. She's not leaking. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's go over here and grab a new spark plug. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't have a spark plug in it. I believe that's going to be a DCPR6E. Grab my little gapper. Gap it on 30,000. It's right about there, pal. Perfect. Good enough. Now where's the hole? Yeah, I took my vacuum cleaner and cleaned all that little nest out of there. Make sure those are tight. Looks like you might have a little bit of leaky valve cover gasket. That's tight. Well, that wasn't the valve cover bolt, was it? No. Give it a little bit of tightening. A little bit. I don't know why the valve cover's only leaked from the bottom. Okay. Now we'll finish putting the intake on there. Okay, everything's pretty good so far. So far, so good. So far, so good. Let's see, how does this new gasket go in there? Just like that. Make sure the choke and everything's working like it should. We're gonna have to adjust that cable. That choke ain't closing all the way. See that? It ain't closing all the way. Let's pull that back right there. hose back on there, the crankcase vent hose. Grab the pliers. Little screw right there. Let's take it out. Stay right there. Grab the two little nuts. Easy. Okay, we'll put this back around here like that. That's got to go there. It's got to go in there. Like that. Like that. Like that. Look at that line, what it does to you. Good Lord. Okay. Okay. Now we'll put the cover back on it. Get the dipstick out of the way. What did I do with the cover? It's over there. Just like that. It lines up there. 4 screws that hold it on. This little screw here that goes there. Get it started. Put the 2 in over here on this side. Put that there. Pine straw everywhere. What I do with my 8mm right there. Oh boy. What size did I say that was? All right. Yep, just a little over full. That is good. Okay. Set the parking brake. I don't think we'll have to prime this thing. That's probably the first time in 5 months that thing's been run. Let me hit pause. I got to get out of this shop. I don't want to breathe that. Y'all hang with. Ooh, a little smoky. Okay, let's check this oil. Let it run for a second. About halfway between, a little more than halfway between add and full. So we'll add. All right. I bet that's good. I bet that's gonna be perfect. Yeah, she's asking for a little more. Well, that's good. That means it's healthy. It's barely under. Let's add just a little bit. All right, that's gotta be it. Set this back over there. That is perfect. Okay. All right, let's get the air filter back on there. Really nice and clean. What do I do with the cover? Is that air filter holding this thing off or what? There it goes. Something's holding it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Fuel filter, oil, air filter's clean, got a spark plug, new carburetor. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this deck off and lay it on the table over there. That way we can check it real good, sharpen the blades on it, put them a new belt on there. You don't really have to pull the deck off to do that, but I'd like to use a good eyeball on it. Okay, I've already got the engine pulley off the engine pulley. And let's see, we'll take this little clip here, grab my pliers and do that. I just got my fingernails and I can't grab a hold of them. Let's see, grab my needle nose. All right, got that one. We'll have to go over there and get the engaging cable off of it. We'll get this in here. Get that one there. And then we'll come over here. Get this one here off. Pow. Okay. Let's go over here and, well, let's raise the levers back up. Let's say we'll pull it towards us a little bit so we can grab a hold of that. Grab a hold of that cable. Get it back in there. get this thing taken off. Take this and hang it somewhere out of the way. Let's see, we'll hook that right there. Okay, it's ours. Simple as that. All right. Now let's see what we got here. What do we have? What do we have? Look how this pulley right here got crushed. You see, this thing is just bent all kinds of down. Look at that brake right there. Wow. Wow. Let's go ahead and get the blades taken off. Yeah. Rubber extend. That thing's oily. I about dropped it because of all that oil. Blades look pretty good. They're not all wore out. Yeah, look pretty good. Well, let's go over here and sharpen them. Then we'll come put them back on. Off either. That's pretty sharp. Pretty good. There's one. There's one. pretty nice, pretty nice. All right. Now let's stick them back on. Whoa. Where's that? There is that. Okay. Now we'll get that other cover off and we'll get that belt off of there. Let's see, grab a, what is that, 3/8? See if I can't straighten this cover out a little bit. Yeah, I'll tell you, that's like a smushed. Need to get all that cleaned out. All right, let's go over here to the workbench and pound a little sense into this cover. Yeah. This thing is just smooshed. Oh, wrong door. Looks a lot better. Let's take it back over there and see how successful we were. Right here, right there. That's pretty good. It ain't rubbing no more, so that's good. We did good. Now let me grab, gotta loosen these. I'm gonna get my leaf blower. Let's see, let's grab a 9/16. You gotta loosen these so you can get the belt out behind these belt keepers. And they don't make it easy, do you? There it goes. Yeah, this thing has sat outside for a while. Look how rusty that belt is. It just stuck to it. Okay, all the pulleys feel good, all the bearings. Everything feels pretty good. I'm gonna hit pause. I'm gonna get this deck cleaned off. And we'll slap the new belt on there, y'all. Hang with. Pow. 9540460C. OEM. All right. Let's put it together. Woo, I've been out there trimming hedges, man. My arms are like jelly right now. Yeah, I had to take a break. Take a break. That's what happens when you got 9,000 feet of hedges. Slide the whole table over. Get in there. God, I ain't got no strength in my arms right now. Whew. Oh, God. Oh. All right. That's how the belt routes. All right. Now we'll put the covers back on it. This is the one that had the broken tab right there. So what I'm gonna do is put this big fender washer on it. And we're also missing one of the screws. So what I'll do, well, I'll tell you what, let's do first. Let's get this tightened back down right here before I forget. Okay. Yeah, this one was missing a screw on this side, so what I'll do is steal this one. It's not doing nothing. All right. All right. I love Rocky Road. See, that's upside down and backwards. Put that in there just like that. All right. God, everything's so oily. I had a chainsaw sitting right there and it leaked all over the table, and how everything I touch is oily. Oop. Come back here with that screw. All right. Yeah, this is the one we had to bend a little bit. Make sure the belt's on there correctly. right. All right, let me stick my head in there and look, make sure the pulley's not rubbing it anywhere. Looks good. Looking good. Looking good, looking good. All right. Whew. Well, I come in here to take a rest and ended up working more. I gotta get my arms rested. Y'all hang with. We're gonna put this deck back on there and we'll be done with this job. Hang loose. All right, let's get this deck put back on. All right. I am tired already. Let's get this engaging cable put back on. It's under there, under the belt. Hooks right there. Like that. Put it in the little slot right there. What did I do with the clip? I believe this was the clip that was on there. Blah. Just like that. Now we will lower the deck. Lower the deck lever all the way down. Get this clip back off there. I cut my fingernails last night and I can't grab nothing. I'm just all kind of full of excuses this morning, ain't I? Full of something. Let's get this thing slid back over there. Gotta go through there. That's all in one. Do this all in one whack. You gotta get all three pieces lined up at once. There we go. Whew. I'll tell you, it's already, well, it says 65 degrees. It feels a lot warmer than that, I guess, because the sun's shining. All right, let's get this front bar slid back on. Okay, we got that one. Gotta get the front bar on there. This belt is 96.5. The other belt on there, remember, it was only 94 inches. That's why when you raise the deck up, it's just so tight, it just engages automatically. Crazy, crazy. You know, I think that's the wrong clip. Oh, yeah, that clip's too small. I'm scared that might come off. Let me look over here and grab a bigger clip in the clip drawer. Yeah, here's one a little bigger. We'll use a little bit bigger one. There we go. See how it closes in behind it? That'll work. Now we gotta hook this one up. off of there. I know I'm probably giving you the cold shoulder here. You can't see what I'm doing. There we go. You just got to pick up and wiggle the deck around a little bit. There we go. Okay, now we'll get that belt put back on the front. It'll let me. Pull that around yonder like that. Go around to the other side and work it. I got a little bit more room on the other side. Okay. Now we'll get this little bar put back in that hole right there. Right. Oh, there. About pinched my finger. Okay, that deck is all the way down. Belt's nice and loose. Double check, make sure everything's in. Okay, everything looks good. Let's raise the deck up. All right, still nice and loose. That's proper. Now let's engage it. Nice and tight. Nice and tight. All right. Whew. I had to let this thing run for about 20 minutes yesterday. It just smoked because of that carburetor bypassed the needle in the seat and filled up the muffler, and ooh, what a mess this thing was. But we got a new carburetor on it now. New belt, deck belt, blade sharpened, oil change, oil filter. Cleaned his air filter. Vacuumed out that rat's nest. Spark plug, fuel filter. Checked his air pressure. By golly, this thing's ready to roll. Let's back this thing out and engage and test the blades. And it shouldn't smoke anymore. It didn't smoke when I pulled it on the table a while ago. Okay. Raise the camera up a little bit. All right, let's back this thing outside right there and engage it and see how she's going to do. Yeah. Disengage, raise the deck, clutch in, give it a choke. I still had it in reverse when I tried to engage the blades. Okay, there it is, boys and girls. Troy-Bilt Bronco, automatic. This one has the Kohler 5400 series, 19 horse, 541cc engine. And she is good to go. I'm gonna get it out there and give it a good cleaning, wash it off. Yep. Well, all right, boys and girls, thanks for watching another 2-part tongue W mower repair video. Brought another one back from the brink. Love y'all. Eat your vegetables, take your vitamins, and holler if you need me. And we will catch y'all on another video. Love y'all. Y'all be good.